I gotta be honest, I was sort of wrong about Minneola. Of course, I thought it would grow as Clermont grew, but never did I think it would be such a monumental project within itself. And so in today's video, we're gonna dive into why I think this area is so special, presents a really special opportunity, and we're gonna talk about everything from real estate to development to schools to a major announcement that was just recently announced. All right, so I think it's a good idea to kind of refresh our minds on location. And so in terms of proximity, we're about 30 to 40 minutes to Magic Kingdom, about 30 minutes to downtown Orlando, and about 40 minutes to MCO, the Orlando International Airport. And you might be saying, if you look on the map, this seems pretty far apart from the places I'm talking about. It seems more like a 40 to an hour minute.
This guy!
It seems like a 40-minute to an hour drive, but what you don't see and what you have access to is the turnpike, which makes getting in and out of Orlando from an area like this so far up north a lot easier. So let's dive into where I really see the opportunity, which is this big project going on here in Minneola. So right now I'm in Hills of Minneola, the master planned development. And while it might not seem like much right now, this will soon be a thriving ecosystem. It's gonna have about 2,200 residential units, about 800 active adult units in the form of Del Webb Minneola. And then you're also gonna have a town center with retail, commercial, and just so much more. And so we're gonna dive into each facet of why I think this area is probably gonna blow up. All right, so let's first start with industrial space. And I think it's important to start here because a lot of the times you see with these big developments, a lot of houses, very little retail, and no job opportunities. And so this industrial park designed by Scorman Development is seeking to add about 1.36 million square feet of space between 7 buildings. I think the opportunity lies in the fact that there's not a lot of industrial space entitled for the Minneola area, which should lead to higher quality tenants that will sort of flock the space. But what else is here? So you got Advent Health buying a 30-acre parcel to build a full-service hospital, again adding to the jobs element, but not only that, now bringing the health element into the mix when it comes to making this, again, a thriving ecosystem, right? You need jobs, you need housing, you need retail, and you also need to go somewhere when you get sick. But you're still probably asking what else? So you got the K-8 school, you got the regional park coming here as well, and I think, again, guys, this adds to the layer of a thriving ecosystem, right? We talked about the medical, we talked about the jobs, now we have schools and recreational space, which I think a lot of other developments lack, which is why I think Minneola is really in that advantageous position to really become somewhere that a lot of people might be attracted to, among many other reasons. So right now you're zoned for Astatula Elementary, but eventually, once the school is built in about 2 to 3 years, this is going to be the K-8 school that your kids will be attending. And I think it's really great that it's woven within the community. Talk about connectivity. And to that point, actually, about connectivity, you got the Hancock Trail extension coming all the way up from deep in Clermont, going past the Hills of Minneola development, going past Del Webb Minneola. And so for you bikers out there, if you love to hop on a bike, hop on a trail, walk, jog for long periods of time, this is going to be a really good development for you. So you're gonna also need somewhere to shop, eat, just kind of get your day-to-day essentials. And so where's that at? And so right now I'm right beside the kind of shopping center anchored by Publix. And so you got AT&T, you got Papa John's, you got dental care, you got Starbucks, you got McDonald's, just sort of the, things you'll get through to your day-to-day. But in the Hills of Minneola Master Plan development, you do have an allotted space for a town center. And so there's gonna be more shops, more retail, and one of the most recent announcements that came through, very exciting for this area, might I say transformational for not only Minneola but Lake County. Crooked Can Brewing Company, based out of Winter Garden, is building a 40,000 square foot facility here in the Hills of Minneola development that's going to feature a tap room, brewery, event space, food hall, and headquarters. It's going to be their second only location in Florida. They have one in Ohio. The only location they have right now is in downtown Winter Garden, which we all know and love as Plant Street Market. Now, the reason why I think this is big is not only in and of itself that you're getting this, monumental move. They're building their second location that's going to be their headquarters, but it's the ripple effect. When you think about how monumental or how transformational or how important Plant Street Market was, is, and continues to be for the downtown Winter Garden area, you're really looking at what the ripple effect might be from this move coming to Minneola. There's already other retails and other stores planned for the area that will be in the town center, but this only kind of bodes well for the area in terms of what it will attract. And I think it definitely adds to that, again, that component of having a thriving ecosystem. So now we have the medical, we have the jobs, we have the schools, we have the recreational space, we have the nature, we have the trails, and now we have the retail. So let's kind of dive into what are your residential opportunities if you're looking to buy a home here in Minneola. So I think home prices in the Hills of Minneola development are kind of in an interesting position, right? Because I think value-wise, it's here when you think of the potential, but the prices are here. So you're looking to be for 2,500 square foot home brand new, you're in the low fours. One of my clients actually just recently locked in with Meritage. You have Ashton Woods here. You have Starlight Homes, which is sort of a daughter company to Ashton Woods, offering a more affordable product. But I think when you look at where Clermont home prices are right now, for being 5 minutes south, let me repeat that, 5 minutes south. A lot of the times people confuse Minneola and Clermont as being one and the same. Funny enough, there's a community that shares both zip codes. So you got Clermont 34715 and Minneola 34715. So I say that to say they're that close, and you're able to save that much more, literally tens of thousands of dollars in savings when you look at where home prices here are in Minneola. So if you're looking for something affordable, you're looking for something with potential, and this is such a rare occasion to where you have something like a turnpike right next to you to make location not be that much of a compromise, I think this is probably one of your best options in terms of combining all three. So yeah, all in all, I think the Hills of Minneola development is going to be massive for the reasons I've described. One, it's a thriving ecosystem. That's really the basis of everything, right? It has all the components to make it a community that will not only just be a bunch of houses, but something that will last and people will continue to come back to. And so if you're interested in making your home Minneola, you're looking to buy a home in the Hills of Minneola development, I'd love to partner with you as your real estate advisor. So you can reach out to me by email, info@orlandowithmario.com. If you enjoyed this video, found some value out of it, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Follow me over on Instagram @OrlandoWithMario, and I'll see you in the next one.